What is up, YouTube? Sorry, I was in the middle of playing Pokemon Fire Red. Probably not. We might go 0-20 today, but it is what it is. It'll be fun. So let's find out. Ribombee in the lead to get started. If we can hit something with Ribombee, it's gonna hurt. It's very strong. Yeah, you beat me twice with 1 health, you butt licker. That's not nice to call me that, but that's funny. Caught some of that yesterday. You do that every Sunday. I do that every Sunday. So this is a worst case matchup. We run from this. So I guess we get in the Grimmsnarl probably. This is bad because of his fast move is really strong. And we can't really tank anything. So we're already in bad shape. That's how it's going to be. If we get an Empoleon in every team, we're going to do really badly today. But we can get through it. Steel and poison. So not a lot of people are running like the super anti-fairy. Obviously, very first match of the day we get into one, which is really annoying. So this might be how today goes. But yeah, I do sub Sunday every Sunday, and occasionally throughout the week I'll throw in good damage, Grimmsnarl. Occasionally throughout the week I'll throw in some other stuff as well. I think we just no shield this here. If it's a Scald, that's bad. Okay, that was good. That's what we wanted. We just don't have a prayer though. We have to bank on the Empoleon, no shielding a. Oh, this is good. So we're gonna do this. We want the Ribombee here because Ribombee doesn't touch Empoleon. But I don't think we're gonna get to shields. Okay, that's good to know. So it shouldn't have chilling water. What's cheaper, Bug Buzz or Dazzling Gleam? I don't even know. I think they're the same. Okay, Dazzling Gleam's a little faster. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough day. Okay, Chilling Water and Psyshock. So it doesn't have Weather Ball. So this is actually good, I guess. I don't know. Probably. See, no damage. He still has 2 shields. So Empoleon is worst thing we're gonna fight today. And it's gonna be even worse if he saves 2 shields for Empoleon. We don't have a prayer. So let's do this. Let's do something that allows us to fight against Empoleon. So I have the Wheezing, but you don't have much. So let's go Slurpuff. Probably Grimmsnarl and Florges. These all have options against Empoleon, so let's start the day out by not just getting wrecked by Empoleon every single match. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Watch, now this team's not gonna have an Empoleon. Okay, good. This is fine. So Seaking has Drill Run and Icy Wind, I believe. Slurpuff's a little slow here, so I will probably switch and save that energy. Because Florges is a little bit faster and a little bit tankier, I believe. Okay, Drill Run it is. We tank that just fine. Wheezing's not what we want to see. So I guess we just Trailblaze here. Oh, this is bad. Fairies are gonna have a rough time against all these poison types. I don't really know. The problem is all these steals and poisons resist your fast move damage, and Fairy kind of relies on their fast move damage as well. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. I may have made a mistake in trying to do this today. We can survive 1 sludge. We can survive 1 sludge with Grimmsnarl. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Okay, we're just, yeah. There's all these why? Dude, why? Can you guys tell me why? The moment I log in and have an idea, every single thing I play against is the counter. I'm telling you, dude, if I play anti-ghost teams, I get fairies all day. and steals. If I play fairies, I get poisons, triple poison, dude. I get all poisons the whole time. If I play anything else, it just always counters me. It's annoying. What can you do? I get that fairy isn't that good in this meta, but do they really need a counter for every fairy match? If it keeps going this way, maybe we abandon this idea. No, we're sticking with it. I'm sticking to my guns here. Triple fairy in a Napoleon meta is a play. A bad play, I think is what you're saying. James Vidler. You're typing random words, but you're forgetting the exclamation points, but even the exclamation points don't do anything. The only one that we have is Discord. You can type in exclamation Discord. Yeah, Nadjo, it's a bad play for sure. I was hoping to have some fun with it, and the problem is, so here we go. Here's a good example. I was hoping we'd have some mixed up teams to where the matches are fun and even. Does he go for a catch? No catch. So, like this is a good example. This isn't just a hardcore anti-fairy Pokemon. So matches like this we'll play all day long. We'll just shield. We'll shield for shield. We pace against Shadow Ball just fine. So if he's gonna keep trying to throw Shadow Balls, we'll do just fine. I didn't mean to do that. Son of a bitch. So this team's good. We can beat this team. It's not a Napoleon and a Galarian Weezing. Okay, we resist everything the Lantern does here. Shinotech's amazing. I really like Shinotech. See, this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping we play teams like this, have some fun today, and throw people off with our triple fairy comps. But if we come up against an Napoleon, a Galarian Weezing, and a Tentacruel on every single team, we're probably gonna have a bad day. As far as like trying to win. These teams we just crush. So now what do we do? Let's see. Okay, another fairy. We'll just Moonblast this time. We'll go for the big damage, Hail Mary. He either blocks it or takes huge damage. He does take the big damage. Perfect. I should have switched. I'm gonna shield, but I was gonna say I should have went for a catch with the Ninetales, which I'm still gonna do. What I really like about the Shinotech is the fast move. Astonish is really good. We should survive this, I think. Probably not. We don't. That's fine. Okay, back into this. This is actually fine here. Ooh, we're psychic, so Shadow Ball hurts us here. Okay, so this is fair. Okay, fine, fair. What the heck? Where's my... Wow. I'm bad at the game. That was the only team we could beat and we didn't beat them. We didn't even come close. Okay, I'm not awake yet. Where's my coffee? I suck. Anyways. Play battle, please. What are you saying? Speak English. Use full sentences. Najao says it's a fun idea. I love the idea. I just don't think it's doable. I completely agree, but we're not gonna stop until we win a match. We're not gonna stop until we win a match today. The goal is to win one match, at least. That's a sad goal. That's a sad goal, but it is my goal. We can do it. Perfect, Quagsire. We can beat this team. Hey, we got it. We got a grass type. We got a grass type. I'm gonna build some energy on this. We'll no shield Aqua Tails, neutral damage, not very strong. Sludge Bomb, dude. Ugh. Why does Quagsire have Sludge Bomb? So Sludge Bomb is actually double super effective to Shinotech. So that was bad because he's gonna shield and then we just get one shot. Oh well, it is what it is. We can win. We can win. We're not out of it, but I did just waste the Shinotech. Okay, perfect. Let's just Seed Bomb. We'll just Seed Bomb. We won't be greedy. We'll just Seed Bomb, get down some damage. Ninetales has energy. Ninetales beats the Cradilly. Cradilly doesn't hit me for anything, so I don't know why I'd want to switch into the Cradilly. I don't know why. I don't know if that... He might have just gave me the game. I should have built up a little more energy, then done this, but it's okay. I definitely should have done that. That's why. Quagsire's almost gone though. So let's get into the Rapidash, build some energy. If we have to take a Sludge Bomb, we will, which it looks like we're going to have to. We don't. Perfect. We can win. We got big damage on the yes. Watch this. Super high horsepower. It's not a stab move, but it's big damage. Super effective. Maybe it one-shots. Boom! Let's go, Rapidash. Yes! Rapidash is legit. Rapidash would be even better if I used an Elite Charge TM, because then you get Wild Charge. So you have Electric and Ground. We're on the board, baby. How about that, Mrs.? I don't think it's doable. Obviously, against the Steel types and all the hard Poison types, it isn't doable. So like I said, I hope we get matches like that today. It'll be fair. If we can get some matches like that, we'll consider it fair. I did like the Rapidash. We'll stick with the Rapidash. But let's keep mixing it up. Let's see what... Let's throw in a Wigglytuff and a Klefki. Let's do that. Let's just try it out. So James, you see this thing on the right side of your screen that says scan Discord? You can join there if you're interested in battling people. Begging people to battle in the chat probably isn't your best way of getting battles, so please don't do that. But join the Discord if you want to make some friends in battle. Okay, good matchup for us here. Cacturn is horrible in the fairies, so we at least have one Pokemon. Oh, he's just farming. Okay, easy. I was gonna say either way. There you go, James. You can add Natjow, and then mine's at the top right too. You're welcome to add us. I just don't think spamming it in the chat's gonna help you. What Pokemon is that? Gorbis? Never even heard of that. Hemorrhoids? I mean Remoraid? Okay, we'll take a free win. We're gonna need all the help we can get today, so free wins help not destroy my elo with today. Not that I care about my elo, but it just helps. Okay. So that was... I guess that was 2 and 3. Maybe I missed one. Let me try and keep good track of the counter today as well. All right, we have wins. A win. I guess we only have a win. So let's do this. The goal of the day, which I think is reasonable, is to get 2 wins per set with the triple fairy comp. If I can get 2 out of 3 in every set, I'll be happy with it. If I can go even 2 out of 3, 3 out of 2, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 2, I'll feel like it was a success, and if I can have a winning record for the day, we'll call it an absolute win. Okay, Ninetales. I think this matchup's actually pretty good for Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's pretty tanky. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're doing okay here. I'm not gonna shield until I really, really need to. So Rapidash is kind of slow. I'm not spammy, but I do have really good shield pressure, meaning the moves I do, people are really gonna have to shield or they're gonna go down. So I'm falling behind in this matchup, but we do want to deal with the Ninetales now, because the Shinotech definitely loses to the Ninetales with Ice. So this one's gonna be tough. Okay, he gives up on the Ninetales finally, so what else we got? No! Shit! This is my one answer for Empoleon, and I didn't get there at all. Shit. I guess Shinotech's okay. Shinotech can win, especially after an Icy Wind Drop. Seed Bomb is neutral. The problem is he has super effective flying as well, so I'm gonna double debuff him. And then I'm all in on the Shinotech. But he's got shields, so he's just sitting pretty. It's almost impossible to beat Empoleon, and I could have done it with the high horsepower. I'm gonna tank it because he's double debuffed. I could have done it with the high horsepower, but I think I'm too far behind now. The buff helps, the debuff helps. I'm almost there, but he's still got shields is the problem. A shield, or two. He's still got 2 shields. Yeah, there's no world. Even if I go for a catch, there's probably no world I win on this team. I gotta have more answers for Empoleon. And the problem is Rapidash is too slow. And we don't even get the catch. All right, if we got the catch, maybe. Probably not, but oh well. Okay, so I need a better answer for Empoleon. If I'm gonna do this, I have to have at least one Pokemon that can beat Empoleon. So, Grimmsnarl can beat Empoleon with shields. Grimmsnarl actually beats a lot of what we're gonna come up against. I don't wanna have to have Grimmsnarl in every single team, but if that's my only answer for that, then I might. Togekiss can as well. Let's do that. My Togekiss is running Flamethrower because I don't have Aura Sphere. So that's a little slow too. But Grimmsnarl can definitely beat the Empoleon. So let's go Klefki. This is the only team that I really have that I think can beat Empoleon. Which they all can. They all can individually, and they all can as a team. Depending on who his teammates are. Klefki's right. Yes, Natjow, I agree. So this is good. Water, and he does Psychic. So we resist. So this is a perfect lead for us. We're going to Power Up Punch, start to snowball with the Grimmsnarl here. I don't even think we shield. I know it uses a Psychic move. Probably Scald or a water move too. So, okay, Wheezing. I probably should have saved the energy and switched here, but this is okay. I'll do good damage to the Wheezing. And I haven't used a shield yet, so I'll just shield. I'm attack boosted, see what I mean? These sucker punches are the key to Grimmsnarl helping out in these bad matchups. Even resisted, sucker punches do work, especially boosted. So I'm gonna, oh shit, okay. I was gonna Power Up Punch, that would have been the right play, because I would have boosted and maybe forced a shield. So I hope he shields, but even if he doesn't, this is okay. Either way is okay for me here. Okay, I should be able to KO him. That was a good play. I wish I would have got to foul play, but I didn't. Wheezing's a little faster than what's his fast move? Oh, it's Psychic. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I forgot Psychic was strong to poison. I'm such an idiot. Okay, he doesn't do it. Okay, we're actually okay here. We're actually okay. We gotta force out a shield, but then Wheezing has a big overheat for whoever's left. Oh no, we have to force a shield though. I don't think we do. I don't think Mawile shields us. So then we gotta get to 2 overheats. Oh no, and we don't have any health. Bad match. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Damn it. God dang, man. These matches are tough. Fairies. Fairies are hard. I don't understand why people are so anti-fairy in this meta. Like, fairies aren't that good. If anything, you should be anti-poison and anti-steel. Like, if you want to win in Spring Cup, be anti-steel. Bring Gastrodon. Because there's few and far between ground users, but there's a lot of poisons and a lot of steels. I wish I had a poison fairy. I mean, I guess I have Megahorn, but it takes forever to get. Okay, great match. Ghost. This is what we want to see. So this person's playing the anti-meta like I am. Perfect match. That's exact matchup we wanted to start. I'm gonna power up punch. I'm gonna no shield. And okay, it just goes down. I'm gonna save energy on the Grimmsnarl. I'm just gonna go into Klefki just for my fast move damage, honestly. Like, this could be an overheat. I don't think it is, because I don't think he would. Oh, you know what? He can. Might be an over. Okay, it's not. Right call. Interesting. Lapras. Okay, we can beat the Lapras with the Grimmsnarl, for sure. We're in a good position here. We're in a very good position here, especially with that no shield. What do I do here? Let's go for another play rough. We still no shield. Water's neutral, ice is resisted. And we resist its fast move. That really helps. The resisting of the fast move really helps. So let's get in the Grimmsnarl next. Let me see here. No, let's get in the Weezing now and see if I can get to an overheat. I definitely can. I'm gonna see if I can get to overheat with this. Then I'll switch to the Grimmsnarl. And then when I finally can rip that overheat against the other Weezing, I should win. I have to get through this Lapras, which I'm pretty slow about, but I should be able to with the Grimmsnarl. This is who I'm worried about more. I'm more worried about the Grimmsnarl than I am the Lapras, to be honest. So I'm gonna get rid of him, switch into the Grimmsnarl for... Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna do as much damage as I can with the Weezing, and then that way the Grimmsnarl is in Sucker Punch range. Perfect. We should win now. Because the Grimmsnarl can tank at least one Sparkling Aria or Ice Beam and Sucker Punch down. And he has to use energy here or else I just win on the spot. I think we got it. I think we strategized it. I think we figured out the puzzle here. I don't think the Lapras has two moves. Now Grimmsnarl just carries it home. And I have charge already. Even better. I played that good. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself on that one. That's a team we can beat. No steel types on that team. Who was his third Pokemon? Lapras. Weezing. I can never remember the third. You guys know me. I can't remember the third. All right. We're sticking with it. As long as it's not an Empoleon and a Galarian Weezing. But this, like I said, this team in particular has the tools to beat the poisons. So we may stick with this team a little bit more, but I do want to play all the fairies just for fun. But this team, if anything, like even this one. So he's going poison jab, not poison sting or acid. See, this is an example of a team that just absolutely crushes me. Poison and steel. They never have a reason to shield, ever. And he does, so that was terrible. I don't even shield here. Wow. I really need the Grimmsnarl. I'm gonna do this because Sludge, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I would switch into Weezing. It just felt better than Grimmsnarl. Okay, that was good damage actually, resisted. And we get the farm down. We're actually doing okay here. We got an overheat ready. We don't shield. We resist poison. No, we don't resist poison. Shit, if this is a Sludge. Okay, that's actually okay. We're just gonna go straight for the overheat, and then we'll switch into Grimmsnarl. I don't know, I hope he no shields here. That's what I really hope. Oh my god, that did nothing. Okay, now we get the shield. So, whoever the last Pokemon is, if I can build up enough energy to beat him to an overheat, or Sludge is super effective, I have a chance. I still have shields. I've been doing great on my shields. Wow. See how far no shield gets you? Wow. Maybe I win. Oh, yes. Foul play. We could have. Oh, I don't know. So we have to save the shield for the Weezing to get to overheat. No. The problem is he's farming us now, so he's getting free energy. I'm glad he used it. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna all in on the Grimmsnarl here. No, I don't have enough health. Damn it. I don't have enough health. I should have saved the Grimmsnarl. Obviously, this gets rid of the Ferrothorn, but I don't have enough health to do anything else. I don't remember how much health they had left, but I don't think it's less than me. So, dang, that was close. Maybe I should have went all in on the Grimmsnarl and not the Weezing. Because I was doing okay damage. The damage was fine on the Grimmsnarl. I just... yeah, that was probably bad play. Oh well. I wonder if I would have just... If I would have just saved the Grimmsnarl there, Sucker Punches are neutral, Foul Play's neutral, maybe I just win there. And then, I don't know. Probably not, because the Tentacle's tough too. Let's find out. Let's play this out now, and I won't switch. So we're gonna Power Up Punch. What is he using? Acid? I didn't even know Ferrothorn had Acid, or does he have Steel? I thought all Ferrothorns ran Grass fast moves. So he's winning the neutral game. It's pretty even actually, but he's winning because I'm using shields and he's just Acid Spray. Okay, we gotta run from this. That's a weird way. I've never seen the Ferrothorn play the Acid Spray game. I've only ever seen him use the Power Whip, Vine Whip. This is actually best case scenario. But like this is what I said, like this kind of team, can I with the Acid Spray, I'm not comfortable taking a Hydro Cannon. We're behind. I didn't expect the Poison Acid Spray. Where do we go from here? Back into the Grimmsnarl? Wow. He's just saving shields? Wow. Look at this damage we're doing. We just crushed. We can win now. Look at all that damage. Now we just win on fast moves. I have to sack the Weezing here. I have to just sack the Weezing and hope Sucker Punch kills in 1 to 2 hits. So let's Power Up Punch, because even if he shields, we get the power up, and we gotta win on fast moves, not on charge moves. So does he have a charge? He does not. We win, watch. We win, there's no way he has anything. Let's go, Grimmsnarl! How about that? Dying with shields, what a noob. What a complete noob! You got a shield! Why on earth would he not shield the Empoleon when I'm already showing fairies? If he double shields the Empoleon, I think he just wins. I don't think I get past the Empoleon. Interesting. All right, we'll take that. Yeah, saving. That's funny. Garcia says, saving shields for next season. That's hilarious. I like that comment a lot. That's really funny. That's my kind of humor right there. Just completely off the wall exaggerating. I like it. That's hilarious. Saving shields for next season. Oh, you know what? Okay, let me change my team after this one. I don't want to run the same team every time. I'll change my team after this one. But this is probably the best I'm gonna get team-wise. It's good to see a Greninja. We definitely want to see Greninjas. Okay, we shield the Hydro Cannon. This might be a Night Slash, and that's fine. It is Hydro Cannon. Now I'm going into this because this has Fairy Fast Move damage here. I'm just gonna go straight for the Overheat. I'm gonna disrespect him hard. Maybe he counted. Bye-bye! Disrespect incoming. Ferrothorn. Should I do it again? Should I do it again? He 100% shields this time, so I go for the bait this time. 100%. Watch, 100% he shields. No way on the Earth planet of Jupiter, that he doesn't shield this. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Okay, perfect. I hope this is another mirror shot, because that's a great catch. It probably is. Bye-bye. What? How is that super effective? Is that steel? Oh my god, I thought that was psychic. What am I thinking? Oh, mirror coat is psychic. Okay. That's fine. So remember last time I said we're gonna all in on the Brimstone against the Ferrothorn? We're gonna do that again. Power up. Actually, I'm not even gonna power up punch. Actually, I am. Because I expect a shield here. Because he's getting too low. If he no shields, then that's a good play, actually. That's what I expected. He was getting too low to not shield. But he's out of shields now, so we should be able to take this home fairly easily. I'm going to save the Galarian Weezing with Overheat. And because Klefki should win this from here. Because he's already showed Steel, and we just win. We should be able to fast move farm him down here. He definitely doesn't one-shot me. Yeah, they're not even close. And then we have a big Overheat, either almost ready or ready. Okay, this just wins. This wins on the spot. GG's. Let's go. That's a good team. That's probably the best team I'm gonna put together today, but I'll mix it up just for fun. It's a fairy kind of day. It's Monday. Getting your day started off with some spicy, interesting action here. We're doing good, guys. 5 and 6 with all fairies. I'm very happy with this. Okay, Clefable. So I think we just body slam spam here because it has super effective to us. And we got to get some damage down. I think it probably shields a high horsepower, which doesn't even really do anything anyways. So I think we just body slam and shield. Eventually we'll get a shield out. And then, I mean, I don't have anyone that can take a Meteor Mash. So this is pretty much just as bad as Poison. Ninetales the least, because Ninetales double weak to Steel. I'm gonna bring the Togekiss in just because it's a little faster and its fast move is a little stronger. So I just gotta get rid of this Clefable. Okay, we got out both shields. I guess I just go into a no shield situation. Or I just give up on the Togekiss. I'm just gonna give up on the Togekiss and I survive, even better. Okay, that was actually optimal. That was optimal. No, come on. That's so lucky, dude. The 1 health Meteor Mash is so lucky. That means giving up on the Togekiss was absolutely worthless. I don't get there. Too fast. I hope it's a brutal swing, but I'm sure it's a sludge and I just lose now. Yeah, that's so lucky, dude. The moment the Clefable survived with 1 health, the match was over. That's unfortunate. That bugs me. I had a real shot there. Having to shield that Clefable just lost the game on the spot. 1 health, 1 fast move away from winning that. That's kind of sad. If we exclude the encounter rate and catch rate, the odds are 1 in 2,900,000. Really? What do you mean exclude the encounter rate and catch rate? What does that mean? So, like... So Garcia Buckner, I just showed him a shiny Nundo Vulpix, which I caught, which I believe is my rarest. He calculated it, and they say it's 1 in 2,090... I'm sorry. Hold on. 1 in 2 million... Remember I said Jellicent's the worst possible matchup for me? Well, here you go. 1 in 2,097,152 to catch that shiny Vulpix. So I just don't think I win here. I don't think there's any way for me to win against Jellicent. I try and tank one with Togekiss, which I will. We don't have an answer for Jellicent at all. At all. If we had the Grimmsnarl on the team, we still we would. That's exactly why I was running the Grimmsnarl, because you kind of have to. There's just no way to win. No way to win. The only way we can get through this is to Chilling Water, catch on the Rapidash. Rapidash isn't tanky at all, but it's not super effective. I don't even know how many moves he did. Maybe he no shields. This would be big damage. Wow. 1 health again. Anytime they survive with 1 health like that and they're able to get a move off on me, it's detrimental. Absolutely detrimental. Like, look at that. All that damage I could have just avoided. But instead I didn't. Maybe he shields this body slam. I could have wild charge. If I had wild charge, I win. Because he doesn't, see? If that was a wild charge, I win on the spot. This does no damage. He's still got a full Pokemon. So we don't beat Jellicent with this team, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I kind of have to have Grimmsnarl on every single team, or else I don't win anything today. Grimmsnarl Dark is the only thing we have to fight back against all the poisons and stuff that is neutral, that hard beats the fairies. Ninetales is worthless in this league. So I'll show you, hold on, let me show you. Let's try Wigglytuff again. I feel like this is gonna be bad. But anyway, 1 in 2,097,000 for my most rarest. Look up Shiny Kecleon if you can, if you're still there. Bug would have helped in this match. I'm gonna build energy on the. I'm gonna try and overfarm the Rapidash as much as possible. I'm gonna play my Rapidash offensively and the other 2 Pokemon defensively. I probably no shield. I don't know. Slow King's covered. I think Slow King only has Psychic and Water. I don't think it has anything else. Okay, this is good. We have a high horsepower, so we can one-shot the Empoleon. Wow, he's just gonna no-shield. I'm gonna shield, and I'm gonna... Oh, I don't even need to. Okay, now I'll no-shield. I was gonna say I'm gonna shield, and so I can get off this Trailblaze, because he has to shield it. And now my high horsepower will one-shot. And he doesn't even get to use the farm. He was gonna try and fast move that down. Now Empoleon did absolutely zero. No charge attacks thrown by Empoleon. He's mad. Boy, is he mad. We still gotta get through the Venusaur though, it's not over, but Wigglytuff has Icy Wind. So I'm gonna save shields for the Wigglytuff. I'm not even gonna shield here. And he lets me get off a Body Slam. This person's not very good. They're not playing very good. Or they're playing really greedy and it's not working out for them, I guess is a better way of saying it. Plus my Psycho Cut is super effective too. I think they rage quit. I would too. Look at that. Okay, he didn't. I could even just shield here and then Psycho Cut him down, but I don't even need to at this point. Some sort of lag's happening. Maybe he did rage quit. Maybe he charged priority tied and then he rage quit. Why did I survive? Oh, because he's not there. So he didn't catch any bubbles there, so that did no damage. So he rage quit for sure. 100% rage quit. There it goes, finally. I'm so surprised. I am so surprised we're 6 and 7 today. You know what's funny is this team comp is really, really good into all the waters, grasses, and normal elemental stuff. It's just really bad into steel and poison. So the fact that like we've pretty much beat every team that wasn't hard stacked with steels and poisons makes a lot of sense. But those steels and poisons are my nightmare, so I can't get through them. So anyways, take my calculations with a grain of salt. These are many factors that go into the game's odds. I simply multiplied. Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. So that's kind of cool. Dash Bun. Okay, I like this. So Dash Bun uses Psychic Fangs and play rough or something. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna over farm here. We will. We don't need a shield. We wasted that shield. This is Psychic Fangs. That was a bad shield. That was a horrible shield. That was a complete waste. It is what it is, but that was a waste. I don't even think we Icy Wind. I think we just try and get off as much damage as possible with Swift. The good news is we have a high horsepower waiting, but he's gonna shield it. I don't have anything that could make him shield with the Florges. He just shields and he just wins. If I can get to a Body Slam, maybe. My Psycho Cuts are super effective, but I don't think so. There's just no way for me to beat the Weezing with this team without him having... Okay, alright. He's helping me. He's helping me. He should have just stuck with the Weezing and sludged. Why would he run away? I don't know about that play. Dash Bun doesn't do any damage, so I'm getting a lot of farm off this. So if anything, he 100% just helped me. That wasn't a good play for him. That's annoying. That was way stronger than it should have been. Fucking A. Yeah, okay. Worst case scenario. Okay. 2 out of 3 in that one. We're right on par still. I think we kind of just have to have the Grimmsnarl on every single team. Grimmsnarl is the only thing, I guess Klefki too. So Grimmsnarl or Klefki is like the only thing that's going to have a chance against poisons. I guess switching to Psychic for Rapidash would make the most sense just because it's a little faster. Let's just do that. It's only 1 turn faster on the second charge. But I guess at this point, any speed we can gain with the Rapidash will help. I really wish it had Psyshock or some sort of spammier psychic move. It would make it so much better. And if I had Wild Charge on it, it would make it a lot better too. If I had Wild Charge, it'd be a whole different game because you could just spam that out and then run. So let's keep the Grimmsnarl. And let's do our own. Nah, we already did that. I guess it has to be Grimmsnarl. We'll try it this way. We'll try it this way. We still don't have a hard answer for Steel. That's why I can't do that. This is why I can't have Psychic on the Rapidash, because Steel resists it, not just Poison. So it's good against Poison, but it's bad against Steel. So I have to run high horsepower. Because if not, I don't damage Steel at all. So this beats Poison and Steel. It's just slower. By the way, it's so stupid that you get a random roll when you use a Charge TM. It should just give you the options. Like when you use Charge TM, it should say, which move do you want to switch to? I think it's just another cash grab for them to make you waste Charge TMs to get the right move. When they could just simplify it and let you pick the right move. Not the legacy moves, but at least pick the regular moves. Okay, great lead. Except for we're using Psycho Cut, so that's not what we want up front. So we just shield a night. Okay, he just takes the energy and runs. High horsepower is actually really good here. It's neutral. So this is the neutral matchup for us, actually. So we'll just stick with it. See, that's good damage. And now we'll body slam and we'll bait. And I bet you he shields because he doesn't know Rapidash's energies. Who knows Rapidash? No one ever uses Rapidash. There you go. Baited. Now we'll overcharge. We'll overcharge and we'll bait again. The problem is Shadow Power Whip does so much freaking damage, dude. So now I don't even want to bait. Because at this point it doesn't matter. Celio. I expected a no shield, so I should have just ripped foul play. I mean, play rough. That was dumb. That was dumb. I knew a no shield was coming. Dugong is really tanky, or Celio is really tanky. There's no reason for me to bait there at all. He has to save shields for Greninja. And now I don't even get there, watch. I do, okay. I should have just done this the first time. So I guess it works out the same, because the second time I probably just would have foul played, because that would have been the closest one. This is good. We actually make him waste his energy, so we get a free charge off here. And we survive. Okay, perfect. So, Greninja's pretty glassy. I don't think that one high horsepower will kill. Oh, that was bad. What is he doing? We don't even have shields. There's no reason for him to bait right there. We don't have shields. Why would he bait there? Bad play. Bad play. Hydro Cannon. What? Oh, he doesn't have Hydro Cannon. Okay. Poor guy. He's got this shiny Greninja. He really wants to use it, but he doesn't have Hydro Cannon. And we get the shield out. This is fine. So now a high horsepower 100% beats the Greninja. if we don't lose on charge tie. I'm gonna assume he throws right away. And I was correct. So do we survive with Rapidash anything if we charge again, Ty? I don't think we tie. I think he loses here. I don't have a high horsepower. Oh, that was close. I should have just body slammed. This wins for sure, but if he was charge ready, I lose. That was risky. All right, I'll take it. That was close. That was very risky. But again, the not hardcore poison matchups, we can win. It's just those hardcore poison ones that lose. We beat a Ferrothorn. That's pretty good. Shadow Ferrothorn. Carlos, I have a shiny Kecleon. I only have 483 encounters, but he is not easy to have. I am have lucky with him. Yes, correct. Let me see how many encounters I have. Shiny Kecleon is rare. It's not the rarest thing in the whole world, but it's definitely one of the rarer things you can get. I probably only have like 50 encounters. I've seen 9. And I got a shiny. So that's extremely, extremely lucky for me. Yeah. That's why it's super duper rare, because anyway, that's extremely lucky for me. But I wouldn't even say, I mean, the shiny rate on that is 1 in 512. The thing that makes that rare is you don't see a lot of them. So like the Vulpix in Community Day, there was probably 1 billion caught during Community Day in general. Probably 1/5 of those were shinies or whatever, and you know, whatever. So there's probably a handful of Shenundos that came out there, so it's not extremely rare. But the Kecleons, you only get maybe once a day, maybe once a week. So to get one with that low of encounters is really, really rare. Okay, what does Togetic use? Brave Bird or something? I'm gonna shield. Thigh Shock. We should resist what it has. Yeah, okay. Okay. We can beat the Weezing. Especially with high horsepower, which we have locked and loaded. The problem is I don't think we force his shield out with Klefki or with Grimmsnarl. Maybe he has Brutal Swing and Overheat. That would be optimal. Okay, that's fine. Because he lowers his attack. So that means he's gonna overheat again. Without a doubt. There's no doubt about it. He can't do anything else unless he overheats again. So he has to. Wow, what an idiot. That's not a good play. This won't even kill me from this range. Unless it's an overheat now, which was a miracle. Okay. We still haven't forced out shields, though, is the problem. I bet you he shields this now because his health is really low. But Rapidash is really... He doesn't even shield that. I don't think he has anything to one-shot the Rapidash, but with 2 shields, he can probably get through it fairly easily. Finally. But he's still got 1 more. Galarian Weezing is just really, really hard. Okay. I hope he no shields here. Okay, we just lose. Dang it. That guy just went the whole match no shielding. Which makes sense. We don't have any damage, so there's no need to shield, obviously, but... It's annoying! The moment I start picking teams that beat Empoleon, we don't even come up against Empoleon anymore. So let's do the Ninetales again, swapped out for the Klefki. Just 1 change, just to mix it up. I see the Kecleon every day. I play with Bicycle. I ran Triple Grass this cup and had decent coverage. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to play this cup for sure. This is silly. I'm not trying to win every match. I'm just trying to have some fun today. But yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you can play it. Swampert's not the tankiest of all time, so body slamming should be enough. See? I will shield its hydro cannons, and it also has sludge as coverage, so we definitely just shield. Either way, it's gonna be big damage, so we just shield. God damn it, dude. I heard it, but I had already touched it. Fucking annoying. And he's got 2 shields, of course. God damn it. I would have one-shot him right there if I would have done the right move. Now he'll probably shield because he's worried. I don't have another choice, though. I would have won. I would have won this match if I had made the right play instead of goofing around. So annoying. So annoying. Now he just shields everything and he wins. I should have just body slammed now. He hasn't seen my 3rd Pokemon though. Now I just lose. God damn it, dude. That's annoying to me. Whenever people make the wrong play and I don't take advantage of it, all I do is press high horsepower there instead of body slam and I win. Match over. And I didn't. I try to win 2 matches per set mainly for charged TMs. Yeah, I could care less. I just play for fun. I try to win, but I just play for fun. Okay, we catch the Shadow Ball. But he just brings in a fairy and we lose. That's insane. This should force a shield, actually. This should force a shield. Maybe we can snowball with Grimmsnarl now, but our health bar is a little low. So if he brings in someone with acid, poison jab, or charm, Grimmsnarl becomes completely useless. So I'm gonna save the energy. So he doesn't. This is actually okay. The reason is because we can survive some fast moves for a while, enough to do some more work with our Sucker Punch. So boosted Sucker Punch is strong. So a quarter of the Ninetales health. Watch this catch. We're gonna catch a Weather Ball here for sure. Told you. Told you! That's obvious that that's the timing for that. Okay, but that doesn't mean anything because he just switches back into Jellicent, and Ninetales doesn't touch Jellicent either. I don't know why he's wasting any energy on that. It does nothing. We still no shield. Maybe it's a Dazzling Gleam. If it is, we lose. Yeah, that's fine. We still have a shot. All right. It's looking really good now. I don't know. He probably just has an Empoleon or something at the end. Or what could he have? We have high horsepower. Look at no damage now. That's actually best case scenario because now we get some farm on the homeboy. Rapidash, ready? So who does he have? We can beat the Ninetales with fast moves. Damn it. That's the last thing we wanted to see, dude. Just resists everything. Of course, the moment I have a Grimmsnarl, it ends up in the worst position and I don't even get to use it. That's so annoying. I might win, actually. Probably not. He gets to 2 charges here. Okay, maybe now. Wow. What is he doing? He timed that pretty good, but it didn't work. Wow, he gave that away. Wow. All you gotta do is seed bomb twice there and you win. I'll take that one. That one I should have lost a long time ago. Wow. We had the Grimmsnarl in the worst position ever when Grimmsnarl beats both of his Pokemon, and we didn't even get to use it in that position against Gourgeist or Jellicent. So that's kind of sad. But hey. Yeah, Mawile is good. I don't have a Mawile. I have a bunch, but I don't have one ready. I have a Shadow one that has really good PvP stats that I'm going to use someday, but it doesn't have Frustration removed, so not anytime soon. So this is what we got today. By the way, why am my cam almost up? Okay, so let's just get the Grimmsnarl in here. If he switches, he switches. At least we'll hit him 3 or 4 times, which we do. Best case scenario. If I was him, I would have immediately switched to Galarian Weezing. Immediately. He no shields? Wow. Wow. That's psychotic. That is absolutely psychotic to no shield against the dark. That's just psychotic. We have to last as long as we can here. That's psychotic. To no shield is psycho behavior. Okay, and then he shields the fairy that's resisting. That's psychotic. I have to keep the Grimmsnarl alive. The good news is now with Body Slam we can do stuff like this. We don't just be worthless with shields on the Rapidash. So we got out shields. Our Psycho Cut does damage. He overheats. We can still beat the Jellicent with the Grimmsnarl. I don't know. This one's gonna be close. That's what I expected. He has no energy, so we should... come on, dude. The 1 health. Ugh, the 1 health survival or 1 fast turn survival is so annoying. 40% damage I take. God, so annoying. So I would have been able to survive a Shadow Ball if he would have if my turn would have went off. I still do, but I shouldn't have even have thrown this. I should have saved the Weather Ball. I should have switched into Grimmsnarl without throwing this. That was a waste of energy. This, I don't know why he no-shielded the first time, dude. That was insanity. Never in my wildest dreams would I have guessed that. Oh, he just wins with Wild Charge. He wins, yeah. Or Swift. See, if I save the Weather Ball like I said, which I completely used for no reason at all, I have a chance. I actually maybe win there if I would have saved the Weather Ball. Like, why would I throw a Chilling Water? It doesn't make sense because he's not going to use anything else. Once I get into my Grimmsnarl, he doesn't hit me with anything anyways. So that was just a complete waste of energy. At least I recognize that, you know what I mean? Like I don't just go on with my day. I take a second to evaluate what I could have done differently. And in that case, it's mistakes like that that cost matches for sure. I'm not saying I would have won automatically, but I definitely would have hit the Electrode with the super effective Weather Ball. He already had 20% health missing, so that plus 1 fast move or 2, maybe I win there. But I definitely don't without it, so... Gotta learn from your mistakes. Alright. Okay, perfect lead. This is exactly what we want. Hopefully he's not running Acid. He is. Oh shit, I thought I had Ninetales in the lead. Never mind. This is okay too. But I thought I had Ninetales in the lead for some reason. Okay, we get the shield. Okay, we shield this and we force second shields for sure. Or we one-shot him. Last time they disrespected and they didn't shield us. Just because we one-shot him doesn't mean we win, though. If we do, it just helps. Okay, he does shield. I'm just trying to think about the catch timing to see if he'll have time for a catch or if he even beats me. Okay, he doesn't. Perfect. Okay, that was good. That's why we have the Rapidash to beat the poisons, so it worked. Now we're all in. The Grimmsnarl and Ninetales. Okay, Ninetales is great for this. We just gotta watch a catch here. So we'll take a big Sludge Bomb or Sludge, survive, and then we gotta watch for the catch. Oh, even better. Even better. He doesn't even go for the catch. We probably could have farmed him down there. But now we hope it's a Gorgeist or a Jellicent. Just not a Fairy Steel. That's the only thing we don't want to see. Okay. Pelipper. Okay. Weather Ball's fine. If he would have Hurricaned, we still survive, but we definitely survive a Weather Ball. And Foul Play should be close. That was pretty strong. Foul Play is strong, so I think we win this. Yeah, for sure. GG's. Why does it say 8 and 2? We're supposed to be 8 and 12. 9 and 12 is pretty good. I'm also kind of tired. I mean, it's Monday morning. I had a late night. And we're doing pretty well. I wouldn't say it's the most high energy, extreme, entertaining stream. Yesterday was really busy, but we're doing well. Let's throw in the Babombi. Let's throw in the Rubombi for fun. Let's throw in the Slurpuff for fun and the Wigglytuff. And I bet you we have zero fun because we're gonna get absolutely smoked by this with this team, but oh well, whatever. It's fairies. It's all fairy day, so it's all good. All fairies. Do we have a shot? I don't think so. I like the Slurpuff. Man, if the Slurpuff was a little faster, it would be godlike. Because it has grass and fire. And Rabombi is just an absolute beast, man. Rabombi just hits so hard. If you can hit something. That's the trick. I have to force out shields. Okay, we'll take that all day. Oh no, that's not what we want to see. Why didn't my move just come out there? I threw it before his first turn of charge there. I'm not even gonna Icy Wind. I'm just gonna go for Swifts. Now it comes out. That was weird. That felt laggy. It should have either came out a long time ago or not at all. Okay, even better. Why would he shield? You should almost never shield against a Wigglytuff unless you're weak to Icy Wind. I think I'm gonna shield here because my fast move damage with Charm is actually winning. And so I'll save the Wigglytuff here with enough meter to do something. There you go. So Wigglytuff saved, and I got a Swift off on the Slowbro here. And we get out second shield. So now Rabombi's just free to just attack. But I'm gonna bring it in after the Slurpuff takes a move. Because Rabombi's kind of glassy, not super tanky. Okay, another Drain Punch. Okay, we have Energy Ball. This is what I really like about Slurpuff, is it has grass and fire coverage. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep this energy and go into the Rabombi here. Does it finally do a damaging move, or is it just gonna freaking Drain Punch all day? I double resist Drain Punch now. What is it doing? It's building defense, but it's not really helping it. Okay, watch this damage. Ready? Oh no, he's gonna bring in, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now watch this damage. Who's it gonna be? Watch. Ivysaur, neutral damage. Rabombi's an absolute beast. If you've never used it, put it on your team. Boom! And another one coming in hot, just for good measure. We didn't even need to use a Slurpuff. I'm telling you guys, Rabombi, it's a tad slow, and it's a tad glassy, but it hits people hard, even neutrally. That was an 80% health bar neutral. So can you imagine super effective? You one-shot everything every single time. So it's meant to be more of a no shields attacker than like a general fighter or a tank. But if you can get it into a situation where you can for sure land your move, like a perfect example is against a Slowbro. Like, it's playing so slow, giving you a chance to farm. Then when you're there and you're ready, my God, does it hit hard. I like it. I just wish it is a little bit better. Like, it's hard to do that in a lot of matches. Where do I live, bro? I live in Oklahoma for now. Not forever, but for now. What's up, Slime? Welcome back, man. Or woman, or whatever. I'm just glad you're back. Where do you live? Kushal Chatterjee? I live in North America, United States, Oklahoma. Okay, this is good. Obviously, it spams poison, so we spam ice. Which is good because we'll force out shields here. We'll use our own, but we'll force shields, and that's what we want with the Rabombi, is we want to force shields. So that way when the Rabombi comes in, we just nuke someone. Okay, that was obvious. I'm gonna shield. He might be at a 2 already. But if I get out shield for shield, it's actually preferential than not. I'm gonna Swift, because it saves a little energy, and 100% he shields again. There's no way he doesn't shield again. He's not just gonna give up on the Venusaur with all kinds of energy. Told you. So that saved a little energy. It doesn't matter, I guess, but it's fine. Let's get into the Rabombi, build some energy here. We'll shield, obviously. But we'll build some energy. And then we'll tank a Sludge with Slurpuff. So this is good, because we have Flamethrower, and Mawile doesn't really run a Steel move. Sometimes it does, and if this is it, then he wins. But if a lot of times they don't run it at all. It is so annoying, and it doesn't kill. Slurpuff, you're a beast! What sucks is the Rabombi can't take a Sludge, though, from Venusaur. Oh, watch this. We're gonna nuke this. I should have overcharged a little bit, at least. Anyway, say bye-bye to the Toad Scroll. Nice playing with you. You don't get to play the game. Bye-bye. Can we win? I don't think so. Wow, he let us get there. Wow. Is he really that slow? Is he really that slow? The little tiny bug bringing it home. Let's go. I'm so surprised that we are 11 and 12 for the day with a triple fairy comp. For the record, we're not getting those super duper tryhard teams now. We're getting some kind of creative teams, but Venusaur and Razor Leaf. Oh, is that what that was? Was that Razor Leaf? Okay, that makes sense then. Razor Leaf is cool. It's just not quite balanced. If it gave you 3 energy per turn instead of like 2, then it would be usable. But right now it's completely unusable. Just does no energy at all. Okay. This one's a tough lead. We don't want to see this up front. I don't know. I'm just going to go into this. I'm just going to shield for shield and try and get off my flamethrowers here. I'm not going to shield the first one, though, because it could be a power-up punch. 6 to get to Frenzy. Yeah, okay, it's not. Wow, dude. Honestly, like, most Mawiles aren't running Iron Head. I'm surprised to see it. That's bad. We don't have anything else to damage the Mawile. We just lose on the spot. We just lose on the spot. That was a big gamble. Yeah, we just lose. Okay, that was a big gamble and I lost. I expected the bait. And I don't expect them to even have Iron Head anyways. Like, let's see what the recommended moveset is. No, it's Vice Grip. Okay. I guess we just start shielding against the Mawile. Because Iron Head obviously one-shots every single one of my Pokemon. So I guess we have to, but... God, does it feel stupid when you shield a power-up punch? You just feel like a jackass. So I don't want to. But... shielding a power-up punch is better than tanking a... Iron Head. So they both lose, but one loses less, I guess. The good news is Shadow Ball is not very strong, so we can tank some Surfs, but still not a good matchup. Why would he throw Shadow Ball? That's so stupid. People are idiots. Surf is the same energy. I think it's 5 more, but it's the same turns. It's absolutely worthless to not throw Surf there. You're not really saving enough to justify it. This is good. We'll just stick in with the Wigglytuff as long as we can. Especially if we're going to force shields like that. Now we have all shields forced. We can get into the Slurpuff here. And start building some energy. Flamethrower, whoever we need a Flamethrower. We're in a really good position here. And especially because we survived that. That Jellicent really screwed up not throwing a Surf. Look at that. Now we should be able to farm this all the way down, to be honest. Weather Ball is not super duper strong, and Chilling Water isn't either. Our Psyshock. Yeah, we just farm this down. Okay, we'll shield this one, that's just fine. But now we have full energy on the Slurpuff. I'll actually go back into the Rabami, unless he brings out the Jellicent. I'll just one-shot the Jellicent and be done with it. Which he does. So I'm gonna build a little energy, switch to the Rabambi. Actually, I'm not. The Rabambi has a shield, so we'll just do it right away. No! That's not what we want to see. That's okay. That's okay. We still win. This still one-shots, even though it's neutral. Watch this. Boom, boom! Pretty much. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have a Rabambi built, and you want some damage, go build them. The problem is, in this league in particular, it doesn't. So Rabambi's really, really good in Open Great League, except for it doesn't touch fire and it doesn't touch steel. I think that's it. Yeah, no, or poison. So as long as they're not steel, fire, or poison, you can nuke someone. We just went 4 and 1 in that set. Wow. Lilip. But if it's fire, poison, or steel, then none of your moves do any damage because they're both resisted. But if it's not, they do big damage. They're either super effective or neutral. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow, and we will see you then. Don't forget to friend request and join the Discord. You guys are awesome. Have a good Monday. I hope it's a good start to your week. Peace out.
Yeah!
Did you see that?
Darkest Lariat incoming, mega damage. It probably kills, maybe not. Boom! Hammer
New
drop.
one loading up the map tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win. That's where the legend
What is
begins.
up, YouTube? It is
Luke Superstar,
back with
taking
another
the lead,
amazing
gotta catch
day
'em all.
in Pokémon
That's the
Go.
creed with every Pokemon by my side. We'll battle hard, no way.